Hey you! Just before we get into this video, I wanted to let you know about my brand new t-shirt. This isn't it because they've not even been made yet. I say they because there's two of them. What buy 'em? What buy 'em? My voice went really high then. If you want to grab either of these t-shirts, the link is in the description. As always, buying merchandise is a really cool way of supporting creators and helping them continue to do what they do. Enjoy the video. Bye-bye. Hello everybody, I'm InTheLittleWood, also known as Martin. Welcome back to the channel, and we are going to jump back into Fortnite Season 5 and have a little looky at all of the brand new locations. So I've already played a game today where I got a 4th place and I got 3 eliminations, and I was considering putting that out because I explored the entirety of the desert, which was really cool. But then I came to realise that there is actually a lot of stuff still available to us. We've got Lazy Links over on the north end, which is the new golf course. We've got whatever this thing is over on the west side, which I'm hoping is Viking themed. We have got like a new mesa sort of looking area around here. We've got obviously the entirety of the desert. I want to see what Dusty Divot looks like now. There's all sorts kicking off. So let's jump straight into the game and we'll have a little wander about the place. So I can sort of give you a little tour of everything, if you will. So let's start off then. Seeing as we're right here in Paradise Palms, this is the, I guess like the eastern equivalent of Tilted Towers. I feel like this is going to be a very popular hotspot to come into and land on. So we've got some regular old houses around here and all this sort of stuff, which is quite nice to see. We've got a couple more residential homes. We've got this sort of tower over here, which kind of looks like an apartment complex. It's almost like, I guess, you know that house that's over at, the one that's over at Pleasant Park? It's almost like a very tall vertical version of that. And it's got a proper rooftop on it as well. We've got a tractor store. Apparently, that's a little bit weird to see. MacGuffins as well. MacGuffins has relocated all the way from Retail Row over to this section as well. We've got a big old house with a big old pool that actually has water in it, which for Fortnite is kind of a novelty actually for a house with a pool to have water. Snobby Shores got nothing on this place, and that is about your lot for here. I'm sure there's a lot of interesting chest locations and stuff like that, but as a whole, that is what you are looking at when you jump in right here. So I reckon next up, let's have a little wander, maybe southward, and we'll kind of work, you know, around the desert first. So we've got this location over here, which is actually where I dropped, which is almost like a miniature junction, which is quite cool. And it always fits that sort of desert wasteland, you know, very makeshift and kind of like, you know, handy-andy sort of vibe that you have in these. Kind of gives you a Borderlands kind of feel to it as well, which is nice. Got the brand new trees and stuff, and there's not actually a great deal inside of this garage, other than a chest just inside of this room just here. Or at least it wasn't here. I must have not spawned it in just yet. And then that is about your lot. So you've got that little deposit just there. Next up, you have got this very, very small caravan deposit just over in the bottom here. And then you kind of got a waterfall that drops off the edge. Let's see if there's any secrets. No secrets going on there. Now, here is another location that I came to. It's a very kind of like, I don't know, like, I don't want to say Spanish. I want to say more Mexican, I guess. Kind of like an old school town. I mean, I know there are places that still look like this in the real world, but the architecture since then has kind of moved on a little bit. And it's just a nice little collection of solid kind of like, you know, colour houses. It's a little bit of mixture of things going on. And then this thing right here is super interesting. I'll splice some gameplay footage in right now to show you exactly how this thing works. But essentially, this is a time rift and it is usable. So it throws you in the air and basically you then get to paraglide back down. So it's almost like a jump pad, but not a jump pad, you know what I mean? And there's another one just down here as well, because originally I used this one over here and landed back down, and I was like, oh, well, I'm going to use it again and then start heading north. But actually what happened was I used this one and it was gone. So, so far from what I've seen, it seems to be a case of you can use it the once and then it's finished. And the same would go for that one as well. Now, this place I never got to explore. This is Truckin' Oasis, which basically just looks like a gas station. So make sure you don't light up a cigarette here, but check this out. You got the little vending machine inside of here, which makes perfect sense. You got the bathroom stalls as well. What does that sign say? Please wash your hands before returning to work. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Little health and safety ad. And other than that, not much going on. They've got a garage for some auto repairs. I bet a chest spawns in there on occasion as well. And then a little bench as well if you happen to be waiting for the bus. There is also another one of those just down here, look. Where was it? Here we go. Look, right by the dinosaurs. I completely overlooked those. The dinosaurs are really cool looking as well. So you got the big one there. You got the T-Rex. Oh god, I can't remember what the name of these dinosaurs is. I want to say Bronchosaurus, but that's probably wrong. And then if we just sort of ascend from here ever so slightly, you can see that we have got a big old ravine, or a big old chasm that you can go over the top of. And I actually did kill a guy just over here, around about this area here, by this sort almost like an oasis, which has got obviously the palm trees. And I killed a guy here and got the buggy, or the brand new cart, should I say, that can home 4 people inside of it. And other than that, that immediately now leads into Lucky Landing. Although it does look like it's a little bit of a sheer drop all of a sudden. Oh my god, it is. It really is. It just ends. The road just finishes, and that's that. It's a somewhat abrupt ending, but I'll work with it. Right, let's have a little wander over the map now then to... Oh, yeah, look. The bridge. So the prison is kind of formally where that section is. What's it called again? Paradise Palms, that's it. It's going to take me a while to learn the names. But this bridge over here was obviously broken for like the stunt cameras last time, but it's now actually been half and halved. That's really cool, isn't it? And then the really, really big change over here is the racetrack is now a legitimately cool racetrack. And I'm assuming down here somewhere there's going to be some of those brand new karts. But look at it, you could legitimately come here now and have proper races. And these bends might look really large and really winding, but you can actually drift with the new karts. If you hold the space bar, you can drift with those and everything's groovy. You've got the mansion just there, hasn't changed. Lonely Lodge, even though it had a time rift at it, currently hasn't changed, which I thought was quite interesting. And I tell you what, seeing as we're working in sort of like an anti-clockwise direction, we'll kind of go over in this direction, and it seems like everything around here is relatively the same. The makeshift building is still the same. Risky Reels hasn't even had its cinema screen fixed yet. I'm sure when the Blockbuster competition finishes, they'll fix that ahead of time. Tomato Town, still missing the head, and then here it is. Look at it. It's a golf course. Welcome, everybody. Is it called Lazy Links? Yeah, Lazy Links. And down here as well, you can see we've got ourselves a tennis court. Now, what's interesting about the tennis courts and everything like that, and even the golf course, is there is legitimately items in the game now where you can play golf, you can play volleyball, and you can also play basketball. I don't currently know how they function. I'm sure we'll figure it out sort of later on today. But they are a little bit further on in the battle pass. So I'm guessing, you know, all the rich YouTubers who can afford to drop, you know, hundreds of V-Bucks on the battle pass will probably have those golfing videos out ASAP, but for now this is what we've got to deal with. So we've got the little golf store, which is quite cool. Let me take you over to the central part. So we have got the swimming pool as well as the tennis courts, and then we have obviously the kind of the clubhouse as well. So we've got a very empty looking dining table. Jeez, maybe it's not quite lunchtime yet. We've got a corridor, and we've got a locker room as well for a little bit of changing. Anything else cool here? No, just that bad boy. Okay. And then that looks about our lot. And it's got even a little sign there as well, which says Country Club, which is awesome. And the car park. So, fantastic. That's that all sorted out. Let's make our way over to the northwestern corner of the map. So, we've got the pickaxe mine, or the umbrella mine, as people call it, still standing. The motel is still knocking about. And the football arena is actually gone, which I find interesting. I thought maybe they would just keep that in. There's no need to get rid of it if they're not putting anything else there. Just seems like a little bit of a shame in my opinion, but there you go. Junk Junction remains untouched. We have got Haunted Hills remains untouched. Pleasant Park is looking exactly the same. The Dirtland over here seems to have had all of its meteor holes filled in. Looks like it's got a lot of potential to become something really cool, doesn't it? We have got the Villain Base still standing, obviously Missile missing. And then we've got Snobby Shores, which I'm fairly certain always had a basketball court there, but I feel like maybe the far basket on the left-hand side there wasn't actually always in full form. So that's been repaired, which is pretty cool. And just if we go up here, there is an entirely new area. Here we go. Look at this, dude. So this is the Vikings area. Huge mountain. This mountain has been a little bit of a sour spot for a while now. Look, there's even little bits of snow here as well. You've even got like the thatch roofs for all of the huts. Oh, this is cool, dude. I really like this place. This place is my aesthetic for Season 5, I'm telling you. Look at this. What's this? What's this? They've got them thatched roofs. What's this? a weird dragon dog to boot. I don't know what that is. And then you've obviously got the main sort of, I guess this is almost like the tavern, isn't it? This is where people come to get absolutely smashed. So that's going to be awesome. So that's what that looks like. Other than that, we can see that the miniature football arena, still exactly the same. I feel like if they've gotten rid of the regular football arena, that might not last for too much longer. Tilted Towers is looking exactly the same. I thought maybe in the progression to Season 5 that this slightly reforming building might go up again, but maybe they just didn't like having so many large buildings, and obviously the pallets down here are really good when it comes to materials. Has anything changed over in the southwestern corner? So Greasy Grove looking exactly the same, relatively untouched. Shifty is all the same. The IKEA place is the same. Flush Factory, I don't think it's that popular of a location, so I thought maybe they might do something with that, but that is looking no different. Yeah, Pallet Town is looking exactly the same. Lucky Landing's looking the same. Fatal's looking good. We've checked Tilted already, haven't we? I guess we could have a little nosy at Salty. Yeah, not bad. And then I think Loot Lake is exactly the same from what we can see over here. And then look at Dusty Divot. Wow, I mean, it's not so dusty anymore, is it? Completely covered in greenlands. It's like another miniature, I guess, like another miniature Wailing Woods now. They've got these huge vines, or I guess like this huge plant life that's sort of growing over and starting to break into the buildings. That's really cool. I like that. How's the inside looking now? Oh, yeah, look, there you go. There's a chest dead center. It almost has a slight Lucky Landing styling to it now, doesn't it? With the big tree in the middle of the central building. But there you go. All the watchtowers are still in existence, as well as the chests. A couple of water pools here and there. And, of course, the old Dusty... the Dusty Depot craters, I say craters, sorry, the hangars are all still exactly the same as well. So, I think that is just about our lot when it comes to the brand new season. So that is what the map looks like currently. I am very certain that as the season continues, we are going to see more locations get replaced and turn into different stylings. But that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. In the comment section below, please let me know what you think to the brand new map, everything else that goes along with it. I'm going to head off now and try and get myself a regular gameplay video done, because I want to try and earn myself that brand new parasol. It's the victory umbrella that you get for getting a victory in Season 5. It basically just looks like one you'd have at the beach. But let me know what you think to all of this in the comment section below. Check out my brand new music video for yesterday, and also in the description there is a link to my brand new merchandise. So enjoy that, have an awesome one, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.